But it all originated with Roger Penske, who is a professional race car driver. He started buying car dealerships and then from there selling vehicles. Penske is has a whole umbrella of companies. They deal with Detroit Diesel, Detroit Grand Prix, Penske Logistics, which is in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe, and a whole bunch of car dealerships throughout the country. Don't forget Penske Trucks and Leasing. So Penske, I didn't necessarily say I want to work there. Honestly, I didn't know what Penske Automotive Group was until a recruiter reached out to me when my contract at Comerica Bank was coming to an end. A recruiter reached out to me and said that they were expanding their IT department in cybersecurity, so I decided to apply for it. At the time, I didn't know that it was located in Michigan, and it was a very large company, large as in a Fortune 200 company. Once I learned more about the company, it was something that fit my requirements of where I wanted to work down the road. So I do cybersecurity for them. My job is to make sure that all of our software and our computers are up to date, make sure we have no vulnerabilities, as well as make sure that the employees are meeting the company guidelines in terms of passwords and making sure they don't go on to websites that they're not supposed to do. My job is to also make sure that they don't click on any phishing emails or accept emails from a party that they don't know who it's from. Pretty much I use a software called Qualys, which runs a scan throughout our organization that takes a look at what's vulnerable throughout our computers and what needs to be updated. From there, I create a report and give that report to upper management saying that these are what needs to be patched on Patch Tuesday. In addition to that, I do audit of who has and what has the wrong credentials and correct credentials. We have upper management that have access to things that they don't need, and we have people that are below upper management that have credentials that they also do not need, or it's the other way around. My job is to make sure that the right people have the right access to the right software and tools. Due to all the cyber attacks that have happened, upper management, when I say upper management, I'm now dealing with the CEO and the chairman of the board. They want us to give reports on what are we doing to make sure that this doesn't happen. Keep in mind that with all the attacks that have been happening, not just in terms of cyber but terrorism, we are affected. Apparently 20 years ago when the Oklahoma City bombing happened, they used a Penske truck, which is bad publicity for our company. Yes, you can't control what other people do, but that being the situation, we now have requirements that if you are on the no-fly zone or have some sort of criminal record, you are now allowed to buy a car or even rent a truck from our company. In terms of cyber attacks, everyone knows about Equifax. Equifax was because software was not up to date and no one followed the laws of compliance for the cyber world. This led to the breaches that have happened and many other things. It's also because we were all careless. So, with all of that, we take everything and put it together and try to make it so that everyone could stay as safe as possible.